Hello everyone. Oh, Sterry is here for once. Hello there, Sterry. Oh. Sorry to keep you waiting this long. Oh, 14 minutes. That's not good. I was making food. I didn't eat today. So, you know. There you go. That's why I took so long. I didn't eat it yet. I just made it. So we got... Oh, fuck. That's the wrong brother. So I got food now. Which I'm gonna eat during the course of the stream, but you know. Rusty, how you doing? Has anyone ever heard of this game? It's just me, right? Yeah, I figured as much. Smallest detected. Are you pointing it the wrong way? Are you pointing it at you? The smallest detector. Oh, and Frosty. Frosty's also very small. I gotta use my password. There we go. Don't cough right into the microphone. That would be bad. I'm just waiting for face rig to start now, which it's not doing. So, you know, overall, face rig is kind of, you know, I'm saying it's not that great. You know, I'm not small, so it must be broken. Sari, how are you doing now? He was on stream last time. What were we streaming? Actually, were we playing Metal Gear? No. What were we playing last stream? When Semi was on. Frosty, you were there. Wait, again, he's asleep right now. No, wait, he's not asleep. I literally just talked to him. He's just sitting on the stairs. I don't want to bother him. What, we play Metal Gear? You and Tech were both there, and Tech quit the Metal Gear stream. What were we playing? I'm not so sure. Also, why am I this high up? Am I always this high up? No, I'm just a bit closer. Yeah, I'm like this close. So if you knew how much I paid for this, we can have like a little picture. I can. Oh wait, I have a picture of him somewhere that I can plop down here somewhere in the corner, maybe next to my flag. But that would imply that Semi is just no. I don't think we can have that. Can I have him like up in that corner? I think we gotta. Oh yeah, it was Eli, right? Yeah, we were playing Eli on Twitch when that happened. Right, that was one of the very casual streams. Right, I remember now. Yes, Terry, it's just you missed it. You missed him. That's what happens when you don't come to all the streams. You missed the kitty cat. Next time I have the chance to get him on, then we'll get him on. I pressed the wrong button again. I keep pressing the wrong buttons, people. Send help. There we go. Visionaire configuration tool. I don't know what that does. Let's not start that. So, does anyone ever heard of Chains of Satinav? Or The Dark Eye? I'm guessing probably not, because it's a very German thing. Let's just hop right into the game. Apparently we're not hopping right into the game because the game kept just stuck again. I'm fixing it. It's very loud. How do we... Why is... This is the music. Okay. This might be very boring for you guys to watch. I don't know, it's just kinda, I want to share one of my favorite games with you, you know? You have a fun story. Voices we want to keep, you know, rather high because, yeah. So, okay, the controls I don't need to know because these are literally all the same. Additional effects, we want them on high and color depth 32, I guess. Well, this game is rather long. It's like 12 hours, so you know you have plenty of time. Don't even worry about that. You don't have to show up though. It's just nice to see you sometimes. Let's bug tag for a second. And is it date? I'm not sure. 1 second, I have to take a bite of my toast. You can't date Sammy, you can't. He's 5 years old. He's too young for you, Sterry, I'm sorry. Should we get... No, we're keeping the chat out of this one because you want to see everything that's going on. Goodbye. I'm also making myself a lot smaller. There we go. And I'm finishing this toast. Sorry. There we go, I'm back. And I did break the chat, I think. Let me fix that real fast. Did I unmute myself? So, Chains of Satinav, right? Let's just get some pre-story for this real quick. My eye is broken again. Why is it broken? It's a German game, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if it captures my mouse cursor. Does it capture my mouse cursor? I have to check that real fast. I might have to turn that on. Yeah, no, I have to turn that on. No, it does capture it. Okay. So it's part of the Dark Eyes series, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. Dark Eye is basically Dungeons and Dragons, but German, and it's a different, you know, combat system, math system, and stuff like that. Chains of Satinav is set in that world. This is a game by a German developer that is, you know, very proficient in making this type of game. You know, there's Harvey's New Eyes, and I don't know, I just call it Edna, which is also part of the Harvey's New Eyes series. And there's Deponia and Whispered World. Machinarium is also one of them. You know, no, wait, Machinarium is by someone else. My bad. Yeah, all very popular games. Well, popular in big air quotations, but very famous in the point-and-click genre. You know, the humor is great in those games. This one is a bit more on the serious side. My nose is running. Okay, I'd say let's just hop into it then. I still broke the chat, so I'm just gonna fix that right now. And I hope it is in English, because that's a thing that sometimes happens. Is the sound and everything alright? Can you hear me over it? Because it's very loud for me. I'm not sure if it's this loud for you as well. I do have to ask that real quick. I just gone silent. Did you leave me when you heard what kind of game this is? I think you might have. I'm of course playing without features because I know what to do. I have a good 30 hours and like a 10-hour game, so...
Who has the power to outwit their own fate? As long as the gods steer the ship of time, there's one thing that's certain. The chains of Satinav will not break. The days were happy for dreamy Andergast. Peace with arch-enemy Nostria seemed to be within immediate reach. Nostria's queen was about to pay a visit. In order to prepare for the joyful occasion, the king had called the young lads of Andergast to take up a cheerful challenge.
Oh, and that's us. Inside of a trough. That's loud.
The oak leaf! He doesn't let go, the vicious dog!
Dogs are much smarter than that, Ulfried. They roll on their backs when they know they've lost. How about it, Geron? Are you giving up? Give him some air for a bit so he can make himself heard.
So that's all good. Can we press escape real quick because this is very loud. 1 second. Let's put the music at like 20 where it's good. We got 3 people in chat. That's more than usual. Hello there, whoever you are, mysterious third person. Kind of that at 21. There we go. So that's all good.
I will...
That's better. Nope.
What's that? I'm having trouble understanding you.
I will prevail.
No, Birdcatcher, you will lose. I'll explain the algebra to you. You'll have to find 4 copper oak leaves to win the contest. I, on the other hand, need 4 oak leaves made of brass. At the moment, you're just 1 oak leaf ahead of me, and given that Ulfried here will soon rid you of this oak leaf, you're at least 1 leaf short of victory. Or do you still think you can free yourself?
Oh, there's a hammer we can bonk. Should we bonk him on the head? Yeah, let's bonk him on the head.
My hammer!
Never mind him.
Why don't you just give up, Birdcatcher? Oi! Keep your head down! It's bad form to speak with a mouthful.
Oh, right, this is our inventory. Right, so this is, if you never play a point and click, you usually have an inventory, and then you can just, you know, bonk him on the head with a hammer.
Will you stop?
Just imagine if the bad luck charmer wins and gets received by the king. Help me out here, Ulfried. What did the blind seer say back then, before he was burnt at the stake?
That Geron is evil.
I believe he said that Geron will bring us great misfortune. You have to consider the exact wording with prophecies, Ulfried.
What if Geron curses us? They say he's got a dark gift.
Nonsense.
So we saw. Oop, I was picking up now. We got this. This is our magic, and we can break stuff.
What the? Stop it. Do you want to bludgeon him to death? Just take the oak leaf and let's go.
Yes, they were indeed happy days for dreamy Andergast.
I can
Only
tell.
a few foresaw that soon nothing would be the same as it had been before.
That's a dead bird.
What have you done to the cage? Leave it there. I'll fix it later.
Gwynling, I didn't break it.
Yes, yes.
It was Olgierd and his farmhands. They ambushed me and took my oak leaf. You know, the one for the oak leaf challenge. You hear? They destroyed the cage, not me.
That... It can't be.
But you know what? I'll win the contest anyway. I'll take back my oak leaf and I'll win. And then no one will taunt me anymore.
Ah, I'm gonna leave me alone as
What are
well.
you doing there anyway?
Geron, this nonsense isn't going to lead anywhere.
I don't want to spend my whole life...
Being just a hunter and a trapper like me, without a cage, you're not even that, you know.
That's fine, Trusty. Should go back bed. Well, you know, I'm the mysterious third person in chat. You know, and that'll do. Yeah. One second, let me close this so the game runs a bit better. Yeah, let's ask about the
Can you
cage.
fix the cage?
Guess I'll have to. We're going to need it still.
Do we have a new job?
Job, he says. Before any of those hicks even begin to notice what's about to hit them, it'll be far too late.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the crows, Geron. The crows.
We are a bird catcher, so, you know, it'd be normal to talk about crows.
What's up with that dead crow?
I want to know what brought them here.
That's easy. Winter is near. It's looking for warmth.
It's chock full of black bile.
Black, yeah, no, that can't be good.
Once I've won the oak leaf challenge,
You're only earning scoffs and sneers for yourself.
the victor will be honored by the king.
Everyone remains in the place meant for them. When will you finally accept that?
That's not true. No. Gwendolyn, I don't agree with you on that.
You seem tired. Why don't you go to bed?
Those dreams, they eat away at me and consume me. And those crows, those horrible creatures, they already feasted on the dead knight Ulrich's flesh. Something's afoot.
That Aldrich died. Not Aldrich.
How did Knight Alderic die?
He was murdered.
The old man? Why would anyone do that?
Who knows? But he was one of those who finished off the seer back in the day.
Gwynling the seer has been dead for a long time now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the dreams.
What dreams are those?
Eyes keep staring at me. Blind eyes. Like in the days when the seer was still alive.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. They're only dreams.
See? That's what I mean.
We hear a lot about the seer, dude.
Will you please stop brooding over that seer already?
And
He
I
was
got
burnt at
it.
the stake, right?
13 years ago.
Because he foresaw King Gwendolen's death.
That's not the reason why. He abducted children. Nobody knows why. Be that as it may, he had sinister plans for Andergast. He ordered legions of crows to conquer the town, or to destroy it. At least that's what they say.
And that's why you're rummaging through the innards of this bird?
His crows brought dark dreams with them.
So the Sia brought. So the Sia joined kids, and when he was when blah, blah. Hi there, Dan. You like sloths? So okay, let me get at this right. The Sia brought crows with him when he joined all the kids, and then like just kind of had bad night's sleep, I suppose.
The crows prevent you from sleeping.
They're watching us. Don't look into their eyes. They look right into your soul, Giron.
I'm not afraid of a bunch of crows.
Until you hear the wings of Golgaris swoosh by.
Who says that Boron's soul bird can't be put in a cage as well? Enough of those horror stories.
Boron is a god. Same with, well, Golgaris is Boron's. Boron is god. I think of the dead. I'm not very deep into the Dark Eye lore. I have a book of them laying around here somewhere because I was preparing to play it with some people, but
Will you help me with the Oakleaf challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. The challenge only lasts today.
Wet. What is it? You wouldn't call it painting. It's wet drawing. I got there.
Will you help me with the Oakleaf challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important...
Those crows...
Okay. Side note, by the way. These... I'm pretty sure these are all still hand-drawn.
I have to run. My rivals aren't sleeping.
As you can tell, everything's, well, digitally hand-drawn, if that makes sense to you. But, which is really nice. A lot of the newer types of point-and-click games got 3D models and stuff, which is nice and all, but I'm a fan of the hand-drawn stuff. Call me old-fashioned. So yeah, again, some of you might be new to this type of game.
He looks completely tired out. He's been haunted by those nightmares for days. I'm beginning to fear he's losing his mind.
You can right-click on things to inspect them.
What's brewing this time?
A remedy for those damn crows. But without fairy magic, it won't be of any use.
How do you know?
How does the wolf know how to hunt?
Olgierd will have to suffer for this.
Aren't you two friends?
We haven't been for the last 10 years.
And you can, pick things up with left click, which, I don't think I can pick that up because he just said he needed that.
I need to get my third oak leaf back from Olgierd, and I'll have to go to the castle gate and ask the chamberlain for the last riddle of the challenge.
Oh, we got birds here. There's doves. That looks like a woodpecker. That's, you got them robins. Red-bellied ones. That's a tit. Yeah, I can say that because it's a bird. Also, my mouse is drifting for some reason. Can I fix that somehow? Weird. Never did that. Does it do that on the... No, it doesn't do that on my desktop. That is strange. No. It's just ever so slightly drifting up. Is it because of a controller? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Unplug that. So that's a woodpecker. That's a robin. That's a great tit, I think. I'm not sure what this is. I can't tell what that is. That's...
Their picture is fading more and more. I hardly have any memories of them anymore.
It's our parents, so who's
I'm
Olgierd?
going to succeed. You'll see. It's just that a few things aren't going the way they should at the moment, that's all. I've got 2 oak leaves. Olgierd has the 3rd, and the 4th one is still hidden. Let's go then.
Gotta find the 4 oak leaves. This is like literally a starting quest adventure.
I'm going to operate a real catapult sometime. Peace with Nostria can only last for so long.
Let's go up real quick because I saw the cane in the background.
Gwynling's arthritis is getting worse and worse. Even with his walking cane, he doesn't leave his room much.
Yeah, you don't want to have arthritis.
I'll borrow your walking cane for a bit.
It didn't even count. You don't want to have arthritis in these times. Let's look at the clothes trunk.
I haven't played in many years.
The flute. Close then for needles. Can we operate this?
It can't launch anymore. The string has rotted away.
Ah, heck. Let's go outside. So, Dan, have you ever played any point-and-click games?
Damn it has to be somewhere.
But the guard says he doesn't have it.
Shut up. Geron's over there. He might eavesdrop.
The most cunning swine of the realm. At least the shoemaker doesn't let them roam free anymore.
So, if you don't know, medieval towns were often separated into workers' district, or, crafting districts and living districts. The crafting would be where all the handicraft people would live. So in this case, we're a bird catcher, so we're here. And the pigs seem to belong to the shoemaker, so he lives next door.
You stink.
Oh.
The most cunning at least
It's not their fault.
a single rope for all the barrels?
Yeah, I think...
What if a cartwheel rams it? Well, I guess as long as the barrels only come crashing into our house, no one will take offense.
That's a bit sad, Geron. Yeah, this is basically the German telltale people. Like, they're just as famous in Germany.
Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
So, the fat dude, if you just joined, Alfred, stole the leaf that we need for the quest. And now I think we're trying to steal their leaf. What do we got? We got 4 Kreutzer, which is silver pieces in this game. Olgierd's hammer, a net, an egg. I'm just carrying that around in my pocket along with the hammer and walking cane, apparently. A net trap, 2 oak leaves.
That's good bait for nasty poultry.
Wait, poultry, it's egg. I don't know that. A flute, walking cane,
Piss off!
Don't you think you've eaten enough mud for one day, birdcatcher? Or would you like Ulfried to provide you with seconds?
No, thank you.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Give me my leaf back.
Give back my oak leaf,
Or what?
or I'll curse the meatloaf so that he'll lose all of his teeth.
What did I tell you, Olgierd?
Oh, shut up, Ulfried. Get out of here, you little witch brat. We don't want to see you here in Andergast anymore. You and your curse will spell doom for us all.
You and your superstition.
It has been foretold.
Okay, doesn't seem to be the smartest.
My oak leaf doesn't even help you.
Oh,
You have to collect
fat
brass,
guy.
Olgierd. Mine is copper.
Yes, and at least you will not be the winner, because that would be the end of beautiful Andergast. We'd be up to our necks in pig snot.
Nonsense. That would be the end of your superstitious blather.
Woohoo! So the witch's brat wants to prove himself. You are nothing but a bird catcher.
The pig snot thing, by the way, fun thing, is back in the day, they actually hired like scientists and stuff because everyone was going around on carriages and horses, right? And they actually hired scientists to calculate things because horses relieve themselves, and there were so many of them that they were seriously concerned what they would do with all the shit. So they hired scientists, and scientists predicted that by the rate they would they were riding horses and breeding horses, they would be neck deep in horse shit, which is, I believe, what he says in the German version of the game, in a few years, which is kind of funny.
Aren't you one of the Nostrians' fiercest enemies? So why do you participate in a challenge to honor their queen?
I'm not doing it for that Nostrian broad. I'm only doing this for me. There will never be peace with that vermin. An alliance between Andergast and Nostria? That would be as natural as... a flying frog?
Witty.
He's not very smart.
My oak leaf doesn't even...
Yes, at least because we'd be up to...
That...
So you
Okay.
beat it.
Can we maybe offer him his hammer back and go like,
At least I could rid Ulfried of the hammer.
Okay, we can't. Let's see what else there's. Well, this looks a lot livelier than our house. Jindrik.
G'day, blacksmith.
Sod off, bird catcher. I've got a lot on my schedule. Besides, even my best blades catch rust when you're around.
That's not very nice of him.
So what's on your schedule?
Don't play dumb, kid. I'm the blacksmith. There'll be jousts in town soon. Who do you think will tend to the dented suits of armor, polish the lances and sharpen the swords, huh?
Someone who's good at those kind of things?
Oh, shut your trap.
What do
Friendly.
you think?
Insulting.
Who's got the best chance at winning the joust?
I don't care either way. What I do care about is that the knights pay me handsomely for my services. This year the all-time champion can't compete anyway, so the tournament doesn't make any sense at all, really.
And who would that be, pray tell?
Why, the knight Bogumil Wraithling, of course.
Never heard of him.
Well, that's too bad.
I wonder what the prize for the winner of the Oakleaf Challenge will be.
How should I know? I guess you'll be knighted.
You really think?
Well, in case you win, I sure hope not.
We'll see about that.
Everyone seems to be a lot more serious about life than,
Keep on forging.
Oh, shut up.
old Garon over here.
Don't think for a second that I'll give you some of my beer.
Let's talk to this lovely lady.
Hello, Gyon. Have you caught a lark for me yet?
No, not yet.
Come on, Gyon. I have a feeling you're not trying hard enough for me.
Nonsense. It's just not the right season for larks.
You think I believe that?
What do you want with a lark anyway?
It should sing for me. What else?
Of course.
That's the voice of Gold from Laponia, by the way, if you, didn't know that. Because we're a birdcatcher, which is generally, a bad sign, like a bad profession to have. And, apparently we're cursed. We can break things with magic.
What do you think the winner of the challenge will receive for a prize?
I guess the victor will receive a commendation from the king and will be able to parade around a medal.
That's it?
What do you mean? Have you entered the contest?
Why not?
My, you keep hanging in there, don't you, Gyon?
What's in the big pot?
Acorns.
For the pigs?
No, those are lots for the town fair, in honor of the Queen of Nostria. One draw is a kreutzer.
And what are the prizes?
I still have this straw puppet, this flask of plum spirit, and this wheel of cheese. The winner can choose the prize for themselves.
Quite busy, isn't it?
Yes, isn't that great? And this is just the beginning. All those strangers, the beautiful music, finally some life in Andergast. But, have you heard of Magistra Dorata?
The old hag who looks like her wand?
Don't mock her, she's dead.
Dead?
Her eyes torn right from their sockets, the same as Knight Alderic.
That's weird.
Yes.
That's
The
that.
minstrel's music to die for.
Birds plug out eyes. Especially ravens and crows. They, actually smart enough, Full story from Germany. A while back, I was, last year, in the summer, I was walking around the fields and stuff here, there were like a bunch of little, you know, dead frogs on the ground, and they were all picked open, which is, you know, kind of disgusting and not very fun. But I looked it up, and it turns out that crows and, you know, corvids in general are smart enough to know what parts of the animal tastes best, so they specifically pick that out and leave the rest. And that's why, you know, corvids do that, pick out eyes and stuff, because they like stuff.
Do you like the music?
Yes, I've been listening the whole time. Oh, how I'd love to go closer to the musician and watch him play. But unfortunately, I have to stay here and watch the lots. I wish he would play the song about the Bruin's bride. I don't think I could hold myself back any longer in that case.
I want to test my fortune.
Well, Gerron, are you sure? With your luck, I'll bet you'll lose.
Don't you start as well. Here's your kreutzer. Damn.
Will you be so kind as to put the acorn in this box? And please don't look so disappointed. Bad luck at gambling means good luck in love, alright?
Let's keep our money to ourselves for now.
Has anyone ever won at all?
Of course. What do you think I am? A cheat? Look, I put all the acorns that have already been drawn into this box. I've painted little patterns on the winning acorns. And as you can see, there is already one winning lot in the box. That means that there has in fact been a winner already.
All right, all right. See you later, Hilda.
See you, and don't forget the lark.
A lark is a bird, by the way. It seems Hilda over here is kind of hitting on us, isn't she?
At least it will have one more good night's sleep. It doesn't know what the future has in store after all.
Judging by how there's a pig here.
Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, these kind of festivals, or towns like this, meant a lot of business, because, you know, usually if the usual business, food and stuff always goes. But once other people and guests just get into town, stuff really gets going. You know, the blacksmith has to forge stuff for the tourney nights. These musicians, inns and taverns get a lot more business, and by extent, then, you know, you need to have more farm stuff. You need to make more foods. You gotta catch pests and stuff, because, well, you might be used to the rats running all around. The guests might not be.
Greetings, minstrel. What might be thy name?
My name is Fredhelm. What do you want?
Fredhelm?
Oh,
As in
sorry.
Broderick Fredhelm?
No, I'm afraid not. Just Fredhelm. But you don't have to be so damn formal. All right then, what is it? Is there anything you wanted to complain about?
What's the current song
What's
called?
the name of the song you just played?
The ditty from Torster Om. Is there something wrong with it?
By no means. I was just curious.
That's
Where did you learn to
faint
play the
interest.
Taught myself. When I was a little boy, I used to watch very closely what musicians did with their fingers.
fiddle? And that is all?
No, I drew the strings and frets onto a board with coal and practiced all the chords every day. I simply imagined the music. At some point, I finally got hold of a real fiddle, literally speaking, and since then I've traveled the lands as a fiddler.
Can you play something different?
You don't like my music, huh?
Oh, but I do. It's just that I'd like to hear a certain song. The song about the Bruin's bride.
I haven't played that in a long time. Can't I play a different tune?
Let's encourage him.
Come on, you can do it, Fredhelm. These people aren't going to notice if there's some notes missing anyway.
All right.
And make it nice and loud, please, so that everybody in the marketplace can hear you.
Will do. A special request for this birdcatcher here.
What? Be careful, minstrel. When the bird catcher has requests, there's bound to be some damage.
You can't know this, but he's going to spell doom for all of us.
Don't listen to them, just play.
Oh, poor Garon. Look at that, Hilda's now distracted and we can probably yoink a thing. Yeah.
Lots that have already been drawn. Ah, this acorn here has a pattern.
And now we have a winning thing. I probably can't think.
Hilda? Hilda!
Yeah, no, she's out.
The times are so bad that people have to make do with pieces of clothing for town fair decoration.
No, I think someone is just drying
I've
them.
got my own garments.
Temple Ronda, another god in this game. Also, I can't hit on
I'm
Hilda.
still banned from the temple. Humorless priests.
Yeah, there's one thing. You and old-timey priests don't go long. Burbs. More pigs.
It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter.
Yeah. Are you banned from this temple as well?
I'm too occupied with other things right now, so I don't really want to pray.
Okay.
So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troger's doublet. But if Troger swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it.
Let's talk to him.
Hello, Troger.
Why are you loitering here, birdcatcher? You have no business in the castle. And why is it that everybody is staring at my belly today? I know good and well that I'm on the heavy side.
Never mind. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troger's doublet. But if Troger swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it.
We saw a doublet hanging at the town decoration, didn't we? Okay, let's...
You again?
Oh, you have a fancy beard, man.
Olgierd of the Dyers has stolen one of my oak leaves.
What business is it of mine if you lose your leaves?
But that's not fair. They outnumbered me.
Well, let that be a lesson to you.
I don't need any lessons. I'll get it back somehow. What's the riddle for the last oak leaf?
It's as if the riddle for the fourth oak leaf was made especially for you. The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
Sows at the north gate, acorns, no leaves. Sounds easy, but why should this riddle be made for me?
You'd better hurry, before one of your rivals takes the prize.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I don't think he's going to tell us about the price, because we should have already, you know, asked for that. We can't go in there, so do we got anything? Got the winning lot. Egg. Hammer. Can we?
I might still need it. That doesn't help very much. I don't want any more trouble with him. My last brawl with it was won by the pig.
So, you already tried that. Which means... Yeah. They anticipated me doing that.
Acorns? If I absolutely have to steal, at least I shouldn't be taking something from right under her nose.
Can we maybe... Okay, let's put a winning dot.
Help yourself, and Fex will be with you.
Oh, okay. So we gotta turn on the music again.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
You can play something else now if you want to.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I just thought maybe something happy and cheerful would be nice for a change. A drinking song, maybe.
Well, all right then. But at some point I'll be done with your requests.
Okay. Maybe.
You also got to remember that this is a time where music was basically non-existent unless you had someone who knew how to play an instrument. So, if we didn't have someone, like fiddler in town, there was just no music.
Are you trying to make me uncomfortable with your stare yet again? You will not succeed a second time.
So you're saying I've already done that once.
Are you trying? You will. By now, you should have learned that you have no business here, bird catcher.
I like the little tent.
Oh, Garon, what a wonderful song. Why don't you play your flute anymore? I'd let you practice in front of my window every night.
Oh, please, no. I'd rather cut off both my ears than listen to that whining.
I'll think about it.
Garon, she's really hitting on you.
I want to have another go. I'm sure I'll be lucky this time.
No, you're only wasting your money. And you could let the others have their turn too.
There are no others around at the moment, so please take the Kreutzer.
All right, if that's what you want.
Exactly. Now for a quick exchange with the winning lot. There! I won!
Bah! Witchcraft!
Congratulations, Garon. What prize do you want?
Plum spirit, straw puppet, or wheel of cheese. I'll let you decide that, just to make sure anyone's still here. When I'm just vibing to the music. Look at the box. Such a nice book. I think I broke chat again. You want a buddy pillow? Yeah, okay, let's go with the buddy
I'd like
pillow.
the straw puppet.
Here you go. If you'd rather have something else, you can come and exchange it later.
So it doesn't really matter what. Well,
I wonder why I chose this in the first place.
it's a big wheel of cheese, though. Maybe we should try getting our leaf first. Can I?
How am I supposed to reach that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, these are.
That's one of the town bailiff's shirts.
What are you doing there?
The beautiful decoration.
I'm authorized to do that.
And if he says so.
There is indeed one of Olgierd's brass oak leaves. Let's see what the wind bag has to say about that.
So we can trade in the oak leaf, brass one, for ours that he stole from us. Oh, he's just gonna steal that one from us as well. Let's see.
Look, Olgierd, an oak leaf of pure brass. It just fell in front of my feet.
That must be the one from the castle guard. Where did you...
Why don't we just swap? Oak leaf for oak leaf.
So that you can win? No way.
If we don't, neither of us will win. There are other participants in the challenge, as you know.
All right then. How many oak leaves do you have already?
As many as you have.
I see. All right, birdcatcher. This is your lucky day. We'll swap, but be warned, Garon. If you win the challenge, Ulfried will beat you to a pulp.
Well, he'd better get some rest then.
Beat it.
Now we need our other oak leaf.
I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to concentrate on my task.
Concentrate on our task. So, Southgate with the south. I think I know what a sow is. Can we... I don't know.
No, what use is that supposed to be?
Arrow thrower. I don't know. Huh. Where's the south gate anyway? Let's ask again.
You again?
Yeah, I forgot my riddle.
What's the fourth riddle?
The sows at the north gate are peculiar
Northgate.
beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
What's the prize for the victor again?
The victor will be honored by the king himself.
What exactly does that mean?
You have no business participating in the challenge if you can't appreciate that, unworthy peasant.
I'll be back.
Wait, where is the fuck? I didn't say that F word. I just want to know. Why do these geese not walk away? So usually in these games you can press space and then you get hints to... Oh. One of my heads fell out. To get hints to what you have to do. I turned that off. Oh, we don't need that.
I'm not going to break in there again. I wasn't very fortunate last time.
So we're kind of a troublemaker, aren't we? She sells acorns, right? And we're going to blank, so we
Help
have...
yourself and Fex will be with you. Wait, can we turn that? I want to turn this.
Don't mess with that thing, bird catcher.
Oh, rude. Let's see if our, you know, the other bird catcher has anything for us. Hi.
Listen, will you help me with the oak leaf challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. I have to run. My rivals aren't sleeping.
Can we yoink this?
I told you to keep your hands off that. You'll probably just break it.
You wouldn't be wrong. I can do that. Oh, we can. Oh, we could go around breaking stuff. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh wait. There's a door. Good night, Trusty. You sleep well. Is there anything in there? Can we break the door?
I used to try to open the door from afar for hours on end, but it seems the only thing I'm capable of is smashing things.
Oh, you know Frosty. Frosty is small. Golly, what exactly is a sow? You are more English than me. Can't look it up now, but it's a bird, right? I'm not going fully crazy. I'm pretty sure it's a bird.
I'm too occupied with other things right now, so I don't really want to pray.
Gotta use a sour bird. Anyone else in chat, is it? We yank the plants.
I don't need that.
Apparently we don't need that.
Old Cephal's plum spirit. I wonder if he still fattens his pigs on it.
Could be. They get the hiccups every day.
Where did you get that giant cheese?
I got it as a present.
And now you're selling it off?
Shh. Well, go on.
I want to swap.
Of course.
Let's get
Give me the plum spirit.
Maybe we
There you
can,
go. If you rock.
I don't know, get the guy drunk with it. The gate guy, man, dude. This boy.
If he were corruptible, I'm sure this would be the right thing to bribe him with.
Why are you loitering?
I'm not loitering, I'm trying to talk to you.
No doubt about it. This broad doublet can only be Troger's.
Give him an egg in these
I
trying
don't want
times.
any more trouble with him.
Don't throw it at him, just give it to him. Do birds eat bird eggs? Can we... I don't know.
You stink.
Oh, do they maybe... Yeah, they don't mean birds, they mean the pigs, and he was insulting me.
Look at the bird catcher. Poor boy doesn't get enough food.
Yeah, that's funny. But here's the oak leaf. I've got all four. I should hurry to the Chamberlain.
I did not know that he called pigs sows. I was being stupid, I think. Look, Mr. Chamberlain Newcastle. You from Newcastle?
I've got all four oak leaves.
What? You? Show them to me. Yes, indeed.
Now the dire bunch can see who were the fools all along.
Not so fast. There's one more task ahead of you.
But I've collected all four leaves.
Take this town pennant here and hoist it in front of the castle walls.
Oh my. Now that reeks of harassment.
It's meant to be a tribute to the town and your king. You are supposed to show your pride in being a subject of the King of Andergast.
Piece of cake.
Is it a piece of cake because...
All I have to do now is hoist it. All I have to do...
can turn the thing? Because we're a proud subject of the king, or because... was turning the crank the wrong way?
The bird catcher has succeeded. That's not a good omen.
You have achieved victory in the Oakleaf Challenge.
Who would have thought?
In order to receive your honors, you will be allowed to appear before your king today. But someone of your ilk will not be admitted into the presence of the king, just like that. So listen to me carefully.
Whatever you say, Master Chamberlain.
Royal Chamberlain.
My apologies.
First rule, you're only to talk if you are spoken to first. Do not ever interrupt the king, or me for that matter, and don't approach the throne closer than 7 paces.
Yes, sir.
You can count to 7, right?
7 is the number that comes after 6.
You will address the king as Your Royal Highness, or Your Majesty.
Your Royal Highness. Got it?
Don't cause me any embarrassment. One slip, and you'll have spent your final day in Andergast. All right, let's get this thing over with.
Now that got us serious.
Report.
The young queen of Nostria will spend some memorable days here in Andergast, Your Majesty.
Have the guards been clothed properly from the armory? And has the messenger with a welcome note finally been sent?
Not only that, my liege. The finest pastries have arrived from Albernian shores. They taste delicious. And we finally managed to cast the role of the rogue Morgul for the soirée. Old Buckledorn will play the part.
An interesting choice. He shall not frighten the queen too much, though.
As you wish, my liege.
Who is that young lad over there? Is he a carny, too?
Your Majesty, a victor has been named in the minor challenge of the Oakleaf for the common folk. It is young Garon from the Tannerhood.
That's the thing I want to look up before I choose one of these, because I remember that there is an achievement for this. You can see I've already got some achievements, but actually, maybe I've already got it. Yeah, no idea. Let's just go, you know. The proud address.
My liege.
Don't bother, Newcastle.
Love that the
The
king just doesn't care.
youngster is the stepchild of Ranger Gwynling.
Is that so?
Yeah.
It's true, Your Majesty.
Old Gwynling. Without him, we'd probably still be fearing the seer to this day.
Your Majesty, don't forget that...
He paid his dues. Be that as it may. I hereby proclaim you winner of the Oakleaf Challenge, Garon.
Thus spoken and sealed in the 1,889th year of independence.
May you make Andergast proud, my boy.
You may thank
Boy.
the king and rise now.
I thank you for this honor, Your Majesty.
Your audience is over now.
Wait. So, didn't you learn the trade of the hunt from Gwynling, Garon?
We brag about now. That's just.
He taught me 1 or 2 things, all right, but I'm still at the beginning of my career.
Each journey starts with the first step. Say, Sir Newcastle, have the attempts to rid the royal guest chambers of those nasty crows been successful yet?
Your Majesty, we're doing all we can.
But
They're proving themselves quite obstinate, my liege. Nasty little buggers indeed, those crows.
I've been hearing that for days now.
The servants are doing the best they can.
Not good enough, it seems. It would constitute an insult to the Queen of Nostria. Garon, do you think you can deal with crows?
They're just birds like every other kind. You bait them, scoop them, grab hold of them.
Well, that's good news. I hereby charge you with the mission of ridding the royal guest chamber of all crows.
But your Majesty...
The whole court is terribly busy, Newcastle. I'm sure you can use a helping hand.
Of course, my liege. I'm just saying... Well, you know what people say about him.
I'm not inclined to bother with the superstitions of the plebs.
It is concluded. Take the man-child to the ravaged chambers at once.
Very well, my liege.
Fulfill your charge well, Garon, and we'll meet again. The fate of Andergast lies in your hands.
I will not disappoint you, my king.
The king looks like a D&D adventurer.
You have brought me some serious trouble already, young man. I hope you won't cause us any more bad luck.
I'll do my best.
The crows have been at it in here since yesterday. You can see for yourself what damage they've done. In just a few days, the Queen of Nostria will arrive. These are the only appropriate chambers for a guest of that importance.
This must have been a nice room once.
Spare your cheeky comments. You better start catching those crows. And I said catch, not kill. King Aphadan's wife doesn't want any bad omens, you hear?
Got it. I'll think of something.
And don't let your fingers get sticky.
Okay. Can I talk? Oh, thank you. Who was the dude? Sitting on the throne. Yeah, he's a king. No, the queen is coming to visit Gaudi. The queen is visiting the city we're in. And he's the king of Vandergast, the dude on the... Oh, you mean the big antler.
Gwynling's old stuffed owl has nothing on this thing, I must admit.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so the king, he absolutely looked like the high-level adventurer that's just done with the campaign. Because, you know, this is basically the pen and paper game.
Perhaps Gwynling is right. Something's wrong with those crows.
Certainly look mean. Seduce the queen. She's not here yet, and I don't think she would, you know...
Useless pageantry. Who needs so many candles burning at the same time anyway?
What
a massive fireplace. Rumor has it there are secret passages throughout the castle. I'll find out if this is one of them eventually. But first, I'll deal with the crows. It must be worth a fortune.
Yeah, steal it.
Softer than my bed.
That's kind of sad.
What on earth makes them destroy everything in here?
What's that? That's a pheasant? No, maybe no. The fish. Okay, that looks like...
This is bound to batter someone to death, loose as it is.
So that is very loose. Can we steal the candelabra? Channel layout, whatever you want to call it. Was it no windows? Mind that. The glass was very rare. Get a casting, right. That's not this thing, first of all. And then put...
A bird catcher needs two things. A proper trap and the right bait.
Egg. Got bird.
What was that?
Nothing. Everything's fine. I've caught the first bugger. Regrettably, that was the only bait I had. Gwynling's old stuffed owl.
Can we hang it back up? Okay. They're thinking.
I'll hang the net between the antlers, but where do I fasten it on the lower end?
Can't you just hang on there?
What a massive fireplace.
Can we...
That exceeds my abilities.
Can we break the
I'll
crows?
only bend their feathers a bit.
Can we break the chamberlain? Can we break the rug?
Clay, glass, but not this thing.
Can we break us? We're already broken inside. and whack them over the end.
I'm supposed to catch them, not kill them.
Yeah, just give him a little whack. I'm joking, of course. Don't give him a whack. You know.
I'm supposed to...
Yeah, okay. That's
Wherever did I get that idea?
Nope.
I'd rather not.
That must be the reason why we got this. Put it on the rug.
What for?
I don't know. Put it in the fireplace. Oh.
Useless pageantry.
Wait. Can we put it on like... Oh, let's like put it on the antlers. Yeah, and then... on that.
Softer than my bed.
And then we put the crow
They
down.
reacted with rage to my catching one of their sisters. I'll have to use that.
Yeah, and then this one flies down and into the net. Right?
That won't break so easily.
What do we release? Yeah, like that. Well, that's not exactly what I meant, but... Oh. 'Wee small boy.
You spell doom.
Just as I thought.
What? Where am I? The execution. The seer.
Silence! No bad omens. And to think I put in a good word to the king for you.
I got the birds. Well...
What happened?
I know what will happen. You'll catch those crows by the hour of 6 this evening, or you'll be put in the pillory.
The crows. Right. I don't suppose this was successful.
The sand in your hourglass is wasting away, birdcatcher. It will run out at the hour of 6 this evening.
This dream, it... Pull yourself together, Geron, and start to deal with those crows already. The king trusts me. I can't let him down. Perhaps Gwynling found something that can help me while he was dissecting the bird.
Why are you loitering here, but
I need to see the king again.
did you find a way?
Not yet.
So you better go on.
Okay. Yeah, we got possessed. So the seer told that everyone that we spell doom. Which is, you know, never a good sign. It's kind of when you throw the child out then. Yeah, let's talk to Winling, see what he...
Geron, you turned up at the right time.
We
He
did.
sure seems to have gone through a mood change. That can't be good.
You'll have to catch a fairy for me, as quickly as possible.
A fairy? What's gotten into you?
We don't have much time. Help me.
Yeah, but we also have the breaking magic, which, you know, medieval town where magic isn't very common. Not a good sign.
What do you need a fairy for? Is she supposed to drive away the crows for you?
I may be wrong, but perhaps the seer is back.
Again with this horror story. You're not making any sense. You'd better help me expel the crows from the royal guest chambers.
Later. For now, just do what I tell you.
What?
How could the seer possibly be back? He's dead, isn't he?
We all watched him die, but now not only the crows have returned.
But the magpies too?
Murders, Geron, where none should occur. First Knight Ulderich, now Magister Dorata. They were the ones who put the seer at the stake. Who knows what else will happen?
We got magic that lets us break, like, hard stuff like glass and clay and, you know, anything like that. You know, but can't be too big, so we can't break people. Which is, you know, it's kind of shitty magic. That's why everyone hates us as well.
What's a fairy got to do with the seer?
Not a fairy, the fairy. You have to catch her before someone else does.
What does the seer want with the fairy?
Only she can unleash the power of the magic harp. No man, not even the seer, can play it without dying. By the gods. If he's back, everything will start all over.
You aren't making any sense to me, old man.
That magic harp? This one?
Tell me more about that magic harp.
I don't know. It is said to be from the realm of the fairies.
Is this the one in the drawing?
This is what she might look like. Who can be sure?
I don't think... Huh. Wait.
What did the seer want with the harp?
He longed for her because she was the gateway to his power. Or that's what he thought, anyway.
What powers does the harp hold?
Nobody knows. But it is said that when the harp sounds, Andergast will perish. That's why you have to catch the fairy. She is the key.
Well, fairies are basically birds, so...
How do you know so much about the seer?
It was I who led all those heroes to him. To his hideout in the Stone Oak Forest.
You were part of the hero's quest?
Hunters and scouts. We caught him, and then we burnt him.
And now a knight and a magician are dead.
Just trust me, and all will be fine.
He's gonna be next, isn't he?
Why haven't you told me all this before?
Now is not the time.
Well, obviously, it never was the time. How did you catch that crow over there?
A certain attractant, but it needs water that's been touched by fairy magic.
So I would have to go where the fairy lives anyway.
That's right.
If I catch the fairy, will you help me with the king's crows?
Promise. But would you please hurry now?
You don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, that's...
All right. How do I catch a fairy?
The fairy lives in a hidden place in the Stone Oak Forest, near an old but sealed fairy portal. Look about 2 midden miles north of the Old Finger, where the oneberries grow. If you hear the great waterfall, you're in the right place.
Oh, I'll find that place all right.
Try to lure the fairy out of her hollow by playing your flute. She's nosy, but also very shy.
And then I'll catch her with a cage.
Fairies can be deceiving. Don't let her put a spell on you.
Not to worry. If she's got wings, I'll catch her. And with this fairy water, I'll be able to catch my crows?
Yes. All the other ingredients are easy to find.
Splendid. The king will be amazed. I'm on my way now.
You mustn't fail.
The cage is repaired.
Looks like Gwynling has fixed everything.
Oh, grab it.
Is the cage fixed yet?
Yes. And take better care of it next time.
Can we take that?
I told you to keep... You'll probably just break...
Even our stepdad says we just break it. We probably just break it. Finding out. Let's catch a fairy. That's a gnarly looking tree. Get it?
Very well then.
Sick tunes,
Hello
Garon.
there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What?
Nothing. You're doing all right. Just keep practicing. I'm not even here. You're all alone in the woods and nobody's here to judge you. Not even me. See how I'm bomb?
That must be her. Stop. Wait.
We're talking to a tree.
I've got a beautiful melody for you. Listen to this.
Just keep on playing.
Will you come out of there?
Who?
Why, you, of course.
Who, me? Have you forgotten you're all alone?
I'm not alone. You are here.
And who else?
Nobody?
Aha. If you were a friend of the forest, they'd all be here. The moss hogs and the hazel ferrets. The pebble crane would even rain on you from the skies to honor you. And the wood foxes would build a magnificent bonfire, and everyone would dance.
What?
But as you are not a friend of the forest, everyone just stayed at home.
You know, that actually makes sense.
If I were a friend of the forest, would you come out then?
Yes, in that case we'd have something to talk about. We'd have to stand in awkward silence otherwise.
And in order to be a friend of the forest, I'd have to...
Have friends, that's right. Resin rats, for example. Or paper finches.
And where would I find those?
If you don't have any friends, you'll have to make them up.
What on earth has Gwynling foisted upon me?
Yeah, okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
That's a big waterfall. Let's see, that's our case.
Alright, what makes a fairy fly into a cage on her own free will?
Let's just back. Oh, out of leaves.
Guess I'll have to dig in the foliage then. Ow! No fairy, just a hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
The hedgehog scurried away.
What do can we? Oh, maybe we'll put this in there because hedgehogs probably eat this.
She might have enough of those, living in an oak tree forest and all.
Good point. Can we break the hedgehog?
Well, no.
Oh.
The little fairy is nowhere to be seen.
Little hedgehog buddy. You wanna... I'll just play some sick tunes at you.
Didn't seem to like it.
Ah, yeah, of course. Why would he?
I've had better ideas.
It's
I'm not sure.
It's
This will yield nothing.
well, certainly will yield a hedgehog. Just mean let's bribe the
I
hedgehog.
don't think so.
Let's bribe the hedgehog. Fairy.
They say fairies don't care for money.
Oh, there's a
What
snail.
a peculiar snail shell. It's like an elven cornucopia from the old tales. What a peculiar...
It's hedgehog eats snails. I know that. I've seen it once.
Sitting here, the snail won't lure anything at all.
I'll grab that and put that in front of the pile of leaves. Yeah, look at him. Oh, he's a cutie.
Very well. Perhaps Gwynling will settle for a hedgehog in case I can't catch the fairy.
Serves you right, spiky guy. You shouldn't always sting our guests. No wonder no one ever comes to visit us.
That has to be a Thuranian hedgehog. There's no kind that has longer spikes.
We got spikes. Let's put them
I'm
back.
sure they'll grow back.
They do, actually. I think it's like hair, right? But it's keratin, I think. I'm not an hedgehog expert. I have, like, very basic knowledge of a lot of things. Very basic and bad knowledge of a lot of things. We also gotta start combining things at some point. Can we let the hedgehog out?
Ow! That has to be a... There's... Ow!
Okay, but we did get the hedgehog spikes, so let's...
I can't think of anything here.
Let's use everything with the hedgehogs.
Gwynling would not approve.
With the hedgehogs.
I need to focus on the task. I could really use some sleep.
Yeah, same, buddy.
Worthless. An acorn figurine?
No. Oh, right! I remember my... Wait, it's not an acorn, right? It's, Oh, what do you call them? The little spiky things. It's red trees with really big leaves. And they have this spiky fruit, and when they fall down, they break open, and then there's like this little woody brown thing, and you put toothpicks in. Anyone ever done that? We did that as kids. Oh! Look at that!
Help yourself. I have plenty of those.
Is it chestnut? Yeah,
New
these things.
projectiles for my catapult. Well, that makes this expedition halfway worthwhile.
No, you make...
Lure the fairy out of her hollow playing the flute. Great idea, Gwynling. All right. This one goes here. That one there. This one over there. Chestnut mannequin.
Yeah, look at him.
My very best forest friend. That's because he's mute.
Yeah, we used to do well, we always made like little animals. You'd have like toothpicks would be the legs, and then you'd have like an acorn as the head or something. Yeah.
The little fairy is nowhere to be seen. Hello? Look at my hedgehog. He's my friend.
But you had to imprison him so that he stays with you. That's no way to treat a friend.
Well, now, a chestnut king.
A king? Really?
Yeah, he rules the realm of the chestnuts and he's my friend.
I'm deeply honored, your tiny majesty.
Here on here is my dearest friend of the forest, my lady fairy.
Both of you may enter.
Finally.
Oh, magic. Oh, we let the hedgehog out? So where's the fairy?
What a strange place.
Oh, it looks kind of nice though.
Dolls made of bulbs with hats made of leaves. But where is the...
Hello.
Turnip friends.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavunda, and this is Miss Greenbald, Finkel and Hinkle, the Turnip Ghosts, and Plapperap. To make it simple, you can call me Nuri. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you... in love?
Now that's unfortunate. I thought you were a fairy. All this nonsense completely in vain.
Of course I am a fairy. What else could I be?
You're a human, just like I am. You're much too tall for a blossom fairy and a man-sized fairy.
We'll turn you into a radish at once if you don't keep quiet.
Oh no. The dolls, they... No, please. Please don't do it. I'm just a simple bird catcher. How was I supposed to know?
I'm just fooling around. I can't turn anyone into a radish. In fact, I can't turn anyone into anything anymore.
But you are a fairy?
Yes. Why?
Let's ask her to come.
Would you like to come with me?
Why? Do you want to show me your world, which must be full of humans?
Yes.
With roofs made from wooden shingles?
Exactly. I can show you those.
Oh, that's marvelous. But no, I can't leave here. I must stay near the fairy gate.
Ask about the fairy
Is this
gate.
the fairy gate? Does it lead to your world?
Not anymore. It's been sealed.
Ow! 1 second. I've got like one hair, literally just one hair sticking out of my bun. Out of my hair bun. Or ponytail, whatever you want to call it. And it really hurts. Because it's like stuck in my headset. There we go. And ponytail again.
Did you come from the fairyland?
Yes. And hopefully I'll never go back there.
Oh?
Why can't you just come with me?
If I leave here, I get sick. The only thing that keeps me alive in this world is the magic of the fairy gate.
How's that?
It is my well. Without its water, my soul dries up. Like a plant.
Couldn't you just take a part of the magic with you?
How could I do that?
Let me think about it. I'll be back in a minute.
Let us think about that. So that's the well. Huh?
Is that a magic well? It doesn't even look like a gate.
Why? What do you think it's supposed to look like? You're strange.
I keep hearing that. I'm not going to climb up there. All kinds of things could happen if I touch this gate.
It looks like a big egg inside of an egg. I like this though.
They're probably for a new set of wind chimes. Well, I guess she has to occupy herself with something to kill time. Can I borrow one of these ribbons?
Not those. I wanted to use them to... No, I can't remember what I wanted with them. I'll give them to you as a present.
She doesn't really seem to be all that.
Cut their roots and dressed them in clothes made of leaves. What in the name of the unknown does the seer want with this fairy?
But they look kind of cute, to be honest. The turnip boys.
Go on, say hello to them.
What?
Go on.
Hello, Hinkle and Finkel and whatever your names are.
Well, you get lonely, you know. No, let's not break the wind. Don't break the mandrake. Are mandrakes the same thing as turnips? I think so. Gone again? Little hedgehog.
Poor snail. At least the hedgehog seemed to like it.
Oh, he ate it. Yeah, okay. Now
Get out of there.
Oh, can we? Oh.
It's like an elven cornucopia from the old tales.
Oh, watch this. Watch this. I have an idea. Sorry, I've got my hand in front of my face, which probably breaks my life to do all the time.
Let's see where this leads me.
We put this, right?
Interesting. The acorn fits on the end of the snail shell like a cork. But as long as the shell is empty, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's not going to be empty for long. We're going to put the fairy water in. And just take the water with us.
The snail shell would make a good vessel. If the water in this well is magical, Nuri can carry it in the shell. But I can't reach it without touching the magic gate.
Okay, then we put it on the pole, right?
Well, the prawn shellers of Nostria would laugh at me, but that's still a fishing rod.
Water.
What have I built the fishing rod for anyway? Very well, but how do I seal the snail shell now?
Well, the plug that we just made.
Interesting. The acorn fits on the end of the snail shell like a cork. Now finally I'll attach the leather ribbon so that the fairy won't spill anything.
There you go.
Look what I've made for you.
You've tied Yerka the snail to a leather ribbon.
No, look. The snail shell is filled with water from the fairy gate.
The snail was called Yerka? The snail had names?
Now you can come with me.
Really?
Just try it.
I feel bad now.
Alrighty, let's go.
You have to show me everything. Where do we go first?
We have to go to Andergast.
Is that where you live?
That's one way of expressing it.
Which way? This way.
Wait.
She's just gonna go ahead, apparently. Hello there, Mr. Raven.
Geron, a magnificent bird.
This plague gets worse and worse. Come, there's the town gate.
I just want to say hello to him.
This unkempt black witch's beast?
Says the ugly, pale-faced pig-eater.
Hello, Raven.
I advise you to avoid the town.
What's he saying?
Two dark figures tiptoe past the gate. They're on the lookout for your fairy friend.
Who says she's a fairy?
I am a fairy.
She's lying. How come you can talk anyway? And how do you know everything?
I once made a big mistake, so the gods punished me by giving me the conscience of a man.
Birds don't make mistakes. Birds just do whatever it is that birds do.
You mean like the crows in this town?
Why don't you regale us with a cheerful tale?
Stay away from him, Nuri. Something's wrong here.
But all creatures have the gift of speech, Garon.
That's not important. Come on, you'll be safe with me and Gwynling.
Okay.
Why is the door open?
This is where you live?
Something's wrong here.
Look at this mess.
Is this blood? By the gods, there's somebody here. The fairy. I have to hide her.
Closet.
Look, Nuri, this is exciting.
Is that a cave?
Yes, wait in there until you see a bright light.
Who's this? Hello. I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda, but Garon calls me Nuri.
I have to find out what's going on here.
Can we just put a fairy in our shed? Okay.
By the gods, what happened here? Your eyes. Who did this to you?
The seer. He's back.
Don't move. I'm with you now.
He sent his creatures for me. The fairy. You'll have to... They...
Gwynling. Gwynling, stay with me.
Attack us.
What did the attackers want from you?
The old fairy. Scholar. He'll be the next.
Closet waifu. That's what you call it. That's what you call a sex doll.
What do they want with the fairy?
He needs her, but he mustn't get her.
What did you tell them?
I spit at them with my own blood.
What kind of creatures were they?
Creatures of the night. Strangers in a strange world.
What did they look like?
They had pale faces and pointy claws.
What fairy, scholar? Please don't die. Not now.
He travelled with us back then. 13 years ago. He was the one who sealed the gate to the fairyland.
Where is he now?
It was all in vain.
Where is the fairy, scholar?
In the blood barrier at the Red Lake.
He went to the Auckland?
It's too late now. All is lost.
What will happen with the fairy now?
There's only one solution.
What way is that?
You'll have to kill her. It's the only way that Seer can be stopped.
What? No, I'm not a murderer.
In that case, Andergast will perish.
I can't kill the fairy.
You'll have to do it.
Surely there must be another way.
Don't be a fool. His power is beyond the realm of your imagination.
Gwynling?
There. I can hear them. The black wings.
No. No. No, 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 no! What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? I can't kill the fairy. I'm not going to change my mind again. There must be another way. The fairy, scholar. The Red Lake in the blood barrier. The king can deploy his knights there. They'll know how to defeat the seer. I must go to the castle immediately to warn them, and everything will be fine.
There she is! There's the witch! Don't look into her eyes! Witch, take her to the stake to burn!
Oh no, Nuri!
What do you do?
Nuri!
Garon, your humans are mad at me. I'm afraid that they'll do me harm.
Yeah, what happened?
What did you do? I told you to stay in the room.
I got bored, so I took a walk. I wanted to see a town. In the big courtyard, all the animals had been caged. I felt so sorry for them.
So you opened the cages?
Yes, then I stumbled and there was a terrible noise. All of the bowls and...
Why didn't you stay in the cabinet?
I didn't want to do any harm. Ask the raven, he saw it all.
I'm suspicious of that raven.
How did you get up there anyway?
I can't remember. I was scared of your humans, and the next thing I knew I was up here. But now, I can't get down.
Those are not my humans.
Okay,
They'll burn the fairy. I don't think they're in the mood for negotiation.
if they kill the fairy, then I don't have to kill her.
They ripped out his eyeballs. How can he find his way to Firon's hunting grounds now? It doesn't cut anything anymore. At least it's a memento of Gwynling.
Did they just...
Your fairy is in danger, Night Hare.
Oh, it's you again.
A mob has amassed. They want to burn her like a witch. Go and help her before it's too late.
Raven, what happened?
What did the fairy do?
She ran off and set all the animals free. All hell broke loose. They almost caught your friend, but she fled to the top of the wall.
Why do they want to burn Muri like a common witch?
That came up when she fell into the booth with the clay bowls. She raised an awful ruckus, and when everybody was looking in her direction, she fixed all the broken goods with a spell.
She has the ability to repair things with magic?
Yes, just like a witch does.
That seems
and
useful.
a stake can be set up in no time.
I have to rescue her. Why don't you help?
I am a raven. What can I do?
Giving smart replies and making sinister threats, that's what. You buggers are nothing but bad luck.
Now that's helpful. Why don't you get with it and get her down from there before it's too late?
I'll come up with something. You keep quiet.
Hurry.
What a mean bird. Yeah, the pig doesn't seem to worry it. It's fine. Can she fix the broken knife?
Can you fix this knife with your magic?
Sure.
Do I have to throw it to you or something?
That's not necessary.
It really is fixed. Thank you.
Will you rescue me now?
I'm on it.
Right, now we'll cut the rope and then barrels do the barrel thing. Yeah, Dan.
Very well. First the rope, then the stake. No. Wait a minute. The other way around. Otherwise the barrels will crush me down there.
Right. But wait. They know I have magic to break things. Why don't they just burn me?
Firmly wedged in.
Oh, Garon. Oop, that didn't hit the barrels. Now what?
Please, Garon.
That won't slow the mob down for long. Here you go. Free beer for all. But the fairy is still trapped.
Can't do anything more up there. But, you got anything to say? And I'm surprised you're still here. I didn't know you would like this.
Your fairy is in danger.
Oh,
A mob has a Go and help.
I'll come up with something.
How?
The door. Maybe. Open all the things. Can we break the door now?
I used to try to open the door, but it seems...
Yes, then I
Can't get the door loose this way.
So we gotta get it loose somewhere with this.
Can't get the...
Maybe it's closed.
I've collected enough junk in there.
Gotta be open. How do we get it? Oh, flute. Yeah, that it. Okay. Just.
I have to knock off the hinge. Perhaps I can build a bridge to the wall using this door.
That's what I was thinking. Where? Oh, the hinge has its own thing. Bonk. Where do you fit that, Garon? Because, right, we're carrying the knife now, right? It's like on our... It's right there on our hip.
Garon, they've begun to throw stones.
Yeah.
This way!
See? It helps.
Nuri, come now!
What happened here?
No time. We have to get out of town.
Is he dead?
Don't think about him. We have to go. He
Nuri,
wanted
fix
you
him.
to die, and if we stay here, he'll get his wish.
What? How do you know that?
Before he died, he asked me to kill you, but I won't do that. I will protect you, so please trust me and come already.
Garon is him. You know, the way I know my D&D party, they would just murder her. Because
You
makes it
can
easy.
come out now. The mob has calmed down.
That was the gong for the 6th hour of evening. I was supposed to be a hero by now.
A hero?
The king asked me to get rid of a plague of crows in the castle. I would have shown them all.
Get rid of a plague of crows? I prefer saviors of fairies.
I can never go back.
That's for the best anyway. The creatures who killed your mentor would find you immediately.
How come you know so much? Why are you helping us?
I have my reasons. Night Hare. Good thing those creatures didn't find you before me.
Night Hare?
Garon, what are we going to do now?
We'll travel to the Red Lake in the Blood Barrier. Into Auckland.
Into Auckland? I hope you know what you're doing.
Gwynling said something about a fairy scholar. He will know about, about you, Nuri. He'll help you.
Perhaps he can show me how to use magic again, without any pain.
Yes, I'm sure he can.
What do you think, Raven?
It's a possibility.
The scholar mustn't send me back to my home, though. I'll never go back there.
Come on. I want to be as far away from this place as possible when the sun goes down.
Poor boy. He's taking desperation for determination.
I trust him.
You know that his mentor told him to kill you.
I know. He told me. But he won't do it. He'll take me to safety and together we'll see the world. Ah, that will be marvelous. Garon, wait. Don't worry, Raven. He's not going to do anything foolish.
I hope you're right, my child.
And Raven is up to something. Also, yeah, the fruit. I'm just going to use that on everything now. You can't stop me. He literally can't.
For the first time in his life, Geron was leaving home. He didn't know exactly where the Red Lake was, or whether he would be able to find the fairy scholar there, or how he might be able to help him. So he just followed the road towards the north. How could he have known where this journey would take him?
Wouldn't it be more appropriate if there was an oak leaf?
Nuri had left all her sorrows behind. Finally, she was free. And as soon as they found the fairy scholar, she would even be able to command magic again. Then she would put a rainbow bird in every tree and would paint a happy face on Geron. Meanwhile, Geron was haunted by the voice from his dreams, and its horrific prophecy filled his heart with doubt.
Gary, this is the second time you spelled the wrong. And you spelled it different both times.
Why did you have to get involved with the Wraithling King?
King Ephedran is not a Wraithling. It's just the name of his family.
But why does everybody believe that you bring bad luck?
I don't bring bad luck.
Come, perhaps that old woman over there knows the way to the fairy scholar. She can take us there in her wagon.
Wait, let me do the talking. You're very talented with the lute.
Why, thank you. It's the tune for a loved one.
A loved one?
But tell me,
It's fine,
please,
Gary.
who are you, and why are you tiptoeing around my camp?
Let's, she's just... I can't say the word. Because you can't say that. But if anyone, in the context of D&D and the Dark Eye Law, she would understand why we're on the run.
We come from Undergast, and we're traveling north to the Blood Barrier. This is Nuri, and I am Geron.
The Blood Barrier? What is your business there?
We're looking for a wise man. It's quite complicated. I can't explain the whole story.
That's okay. I'm not nosy. Just careful.
Greetings, Raven.
What dealings does the Raven have with you? You bringer of bad luck. Boron's envoy, you and your ilk. You have taken my loved one from me. Go away! Stay away from the messengers of Boron.
And who are you?
Oh yes, I am Isilda, the Carney bride, but I'm a widow now.
What happened to your husband?
Oh, my dear Darian. He was a magnificent acrobat. I used to play the lute and sing while he was performing, but our act didn't earn us much of a living anymore, so he had the high rope set up higher than ever before.
You mean...
There were no last words, and no last wish I could foster in my heart.
That's... I know how you...
Never mind.
So what does it have to do with... What does that have to do with...
Where are you headed?
I'm on my way to Andergast. You might know that the Queen of Nostria is eagerly awaited. I want to perform my arts at the town fair there, but now I have a broken wheel on my trailer, and I am stuck.
Is it called trailer because it trails behind the horse?
Suppose I fix the wheel for you.
Good luck with that. It's all splintered.
We'd be much faster if we used the Carney's wagon, but you'd better avoid Andergast, Isidore.
How do you reckon? I'm not going back.
All of Andergast is full of crows. They're hassling the citizens and no one can do anything about them.
That sounds adventurous.
The town fair has been cancelled.
So, it would be useless for me to go there. I guess you've told the truth so far, but I'm still not completely convinced.
The Raven. He came from the direction of Andergast. Perhaps he's a bad omen.
I don't want to have anything to do with this messenger of bad luck. I guess I'd better turn round, but my problem remains. As long as the wheel is broken, I'm stuck here.
Yeah, that's over ahead.
Suppose I fix the wheel for you.
Good luck with that. You can come back if you want to warm yourself up.
She looks sad.
So do you, Garon.
Horses are almost as mysterious as fairies to me.
Yeah, horses are weird. Can we talk about that?
Hey!
The truncated unicorn doesn't like Garon.
Unicorn?
No worries. My Ymra is as stoic as an oak.
Said what? Oh, I don't know. She just talks like that. Don't take my word for this, but some of the voice actors are the same as the German ones. For example, the Hilda at the town square. You could really hear her in the blacksmith German accent. So maybe it's just not good with English voice acting.
Hey!
The truncated...
No, my Ymra is as stoic as an oak.
Can we make her like us? Let's talk to Nuri, see what she says.
Take a little rest. We still have a long way ahead of us.
How long?
I don't know. I never traveled very far. I hope everything will turn out all right.
Don't you worry. The Birdman will watch over us.
I don't trust this raven worth a farthing.
I'm not talking about the raven. I'm talking about the Birdman. He wears a colourful dress of plumes and is wrapped in stardust. And when he plays the flute, our hearts break from the yearning for distant places. It's the song of freedom, Garon. You just have to listen. It's so beautiful.
Birdman? You mean Arvis, the patron god of adventurers?
Wherever we go, he'll watch over us.
So you can fix things with a spell, yes?
It's not good when things are broken, but that's all I can do. Bigger spells drain too much energy from me when I'm not in the fairyland. I'd perish like a small, insignificant little flame.
But repairing things is definitely an option.
Yes, that's easy. It's similar to your breaking talent, but instead of imagining things smashed apart, you have to imagine the shards reassembling. Just tell me what you want me to fix, but all the components have to be present. So if a jug is broken into 7 shards, you'd have to have all 7 pieces. And then you'd have to say, I wish. The I wish part is very important.
Nuri! Why do you trust the raven?
He just wants to help us.
He doesn't have a reason to do that, and he keeps insulting me.
You're not making it easy to be nice to you. He is a good bird, and I believe he wants to prove that to himself by helping us. And you, Garon, will have to learn to trust someone. Not everyone is always against you.
I am a bird catcher. I'm not gonna trust a darn bird.
I'm with Garon on this one.
What if the Birdman doesn't watch over us? What if something happens to us?
Stop it. You're making me all confused. I'm going to count the stars now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the gods, you can't mean that.
You should try for yourself. It will calm you down in a moment. 37.
There, you forgot one.
I like it much better like that.
That's actually kind of cute.
Aren't you tired too?
Not one bit.
I'll have a further look around.
Oh yeah, we can go there.
Didn't you want to explore the surroundings, Raven?
It's late at night, and I'm not an owl, bonehead.
At least you could flutter around somewhere else for a change. You scared that old woman to death.
If that's what you want, I'm used to ingratitude.
We are missing one piece. Where's the piece?
Gwynling and I used to catch dragonflies on the bank slopes of Andra. He then proceeded to skewer them.
Gwynling, what the frick? It's kind of messed up.
Locked. I can't make out much through the holes.
Nope. Where's the last part of the wheel? So it's like, yes.
Gwynling and I... He then... Just a moment. There's something lying there.
There we go. This are here.
All right. I wish... Hey! Really very funny.
A nice wheel.
Oh, you can do magic?
Not much anymore.
Are you a druid's daughter?
No, I am Nuri Daranellavandra. Do you command magic?
Well, nothing like that. But I know a different kind of magic.
Really?
Darian and I were sometimes able to literally blind our audience. Watch out.
Whoa, such a beautiful, bright light. But do you always use this white powder for your magic?
What powder?
And it doesn't hurt you to summon light? Does the powder lessen your pain?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
That's cute. Yeah, we gotta reattach the wagon wheel though. That's why we make wheels out of rubber now. Also, don't they usually have iron banding?
It holds. Wonderful. So the fairy is not completely useless after all. The wheel is back on the axle. Would you agree to give us a ride for a while now?
You have fixed the wagon. And by Travia, I can use a little company. Here are the keys to the trailer. I'll stay at the campfire a little while longer.
Can't. Okay, so we had a campfire a few days back, and campfires are so smelly. Imagine how much.
How are you?
So.
How everyone must have smelled back in the day.
You can come back if you want to warm yourself up.
Nuri! I'll have a further look around.
Nuri doesn't have to say anything. Also, if you listen to the music she's making, there's a little slide in there. Let's see if we can hear it. Not bad. When she starts. There's a tiny slide in there that I don't think you could do on an old-timey loot. I'm not an expert on loot, but it's from the
Let's go in.
So the
This was a nice day.
Oh yeah, like hell it was. I won the oak leaf challenge.
What are we going to do next?
We'll sleep.
Look. This is the white powder the wrinkly woman used to summon the glistening white light. I saw her throwing it into the fire.
Don't touch that. Who knows what it is?
I'll sleep in the bed. You can have the rug.
Huh? What? What was that? That came from outside.
Nobody was here.
She's lying.
Regrettable.
He who speaks lies shall hold his tongue.
Please, believe me. There's no one here besides me.
Oh yes, they are here.
She's trying to lead us up the garden path. She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows fast in this world.
Lives are shortened all the time. They are here, and we will find them.
Oh, frick.
What's going on?
Two strange figures are looking for us. They don't know where we are yet, but they're threatening Isidore.
Oh no. We must help her.
I have to distract the creatures somehow, or chase them off.
So, real quick, that's Harvey from Harvey's No Eyes, and I think that's called Edna's Escape in German. Let's grab the phone.
I'm not touching the stuff with my bare hands.
Use the dice cup. I don't know, cards. That is very creepy.
Who's that?
Some made-up characters. Why should I care?
Maybe they'll help us. The middle one looks like the king of the imps.
Who's still making puppets out of clay? It's hollow. We might as well give up before we decide to lock ourselves in here.
Okay, wait. Since the puppet head is hollow, probably just...
I hope the powder does what it's supposed to. If I go out now, they'll find us. It isn't going to work this way. We might as well... Perhaps I can go outside via the roof.
Yeah, go do that, Garan. Oh, we need to let out, obviously. I just saw that.
She's trying to lead us up the garden path. She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows.
Lives are short. They...
No, nobody was here.
She's lying.
Regrettable.
He who speaks...
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's just,
With the powder in the head, I can easily hurl it into the fire. But I'll have to plug it first so the powder doesn't trickle out.
Really, Garan. You're worried about the bit of powder that's gonna flow out of there. Fine. Take a moth and put it in there. I don't know.
The door stays closed. No time.
Ah, rag.
I could seal the opening of the neck with the rag. Now nothing's trickling out any.
Hurry!
They are here, and we will find them.
No! No! Ah!
Garan, quick, do the thing. Why
They
just
killed her just like that. The creature is coming to the coach box. I have to get us out of here.
What happened to Isida?
She's all right. She fled.
But her cry.
The creatures injured her, but then they let her go.
But...
And then she ran off into the woods. Nuri, we have to go now. They'll kill us.
Ah! Garon!
Yeah.
If I go out now, they'll find us.
Implying they haven't found you already, Garon. Can we...
Fex, be with me.
Yeet. Oh yeah, Isida is like real dead.
It didn't work. They killed her, just like that. She's dead. Make yourself useful for once.
Yeah, Garon is very smart as
There, now, quickly.
Garon!
I'm working as fast as I can. I can do it, Nuri.
Garon!
I can do it.
Magic.
Was it not fate that drove him forth? The seer had sought them out. For the moment, they had been able to escape, but the creatures would never stop chasing them. Who could help them now?
Not that guy.
When the seer's harp sounds, Andergast will perish, Gwendling said. And the fairy is the key. Garon had to find out more about these things. The fairy scholar was his only hope. He was right to let Nuri live. He was deeply convinced of that. Even his darkest dreams didn't reveal what woe this decision would soon befall his hometown. But would he have decided any differently had he known?
Nah, my man is a simp. Can just tell already.
Are you really better now?
Stop asking all the time. I'm not staying in the wagon. I've been in there for days. And those pale men stopped chasing us a while ago.
All right, but we'll have to talk about your magic at some point.
Look! A human!
What am I doing here? Listen. How are you doing?
I am sad that Isida is gone. I hope these terrors will come to an end soon.
That's why we're looking for the fairy scholar, to prevent worse things from happening. What kind of magic was that you saved us with?
That was the power of the moonlight. It is like fire to the sad fairies. It burns them.
Sad fairies? Yeah, that's not... Wait, put up.
What do you mean, sad fairies?
I felt that they once were just like me.
And now they are sad?
Sure. If fairies lose their command over magic, they don't die but get consumed by darkness instead. Then they're sad and will never be able to laugh again.
To me, they seemed like mean fiends who have Isida's blood on their hands.
They're sad nonetheless. Believe me.
Must ask her about deadly magic.
Why do those mean fairies serve the seer?
You must have put a spell on them. And please stop talking about this subject. It's making me sad.
Your magic is fatal, even for you, isn't it? You almost got burned by it yourself.
I didn't want you to die.
Thank you, Nuri.
What are we going to do now?
We need some gear before we can move on.
That's all right. I can do with a little rest.
Very well. Let's carry on later. How often have I dreamt of wearing a coat of arms like this myself?
Why? You're ugly.
Nuri!
This particular young maiden displays an interesting sense of humor.
I think we're going to leave it here for today. We done quite a bit, didn't we? 2.5 hours is a good time. One of my shorter streams, but you know. Quite a lot happened. I'm actually pretty happy that, you know, you both stayed through this. It's nice to have you here sometimes, Scotty. Oh, the Ravens are also there. And yeah, this is one of my absolute favorite games. Like, I mean, it's kind of obvious that I've played already. And I know some of the solutions to the riddles, but, you know, most of it is very hazy in my mind. Yeah.
There are engravings on the bell. A lone dwarf in battle with a pack of orcs.
With that, let's hop in. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's hop into my little house here again. Thank you all for showing up. It is very lovely to have you all here. You know, I hope you're around for the next episode because I'm gonna play this again, and the second part, which is called Memoria. There's 2 games. Both of them equally good, which is, you know, surprising. You usually don't have that with games. You know, usually the sequel is either worse or better. But these ones are both good. The art is just fantastic, and yeah. How do I... I thank you both for watching, and I do hope that you show up next time. Thank you all for watching. Bye.